Bobby, what is the running back rotation or during games? Is it really just a case of who's got the hot hand, or do you have a set rotation?
Last year it was based on who was healthy. And somebody asked me, why we rotate so much. We didn't rotate. It was just who was the healthy guy. I don't want to rotate a guy. I want a dominant guy to stay in the ball game. And right now all four of them are working hard and really doing well. And really excited at where we are right now.
You mentioned Ford. The fourth is Denson.
Yes. A.J. Turner, Rico Dattle, Tyson Williams, and Lon Denson. Those four have really done well. And, years ago, a veteran defense coordinator by the name of Ellis Johnson, I asked him one time, what makes a good running back? And he said, when guys make yards, they're not blocked for. And I said, what you mean? He said, well, the lineman's going to block so many yards. He said, a good back's going to get yards that's not blocked. We call it bull yards here. And I want the guys to start concentrating, and we have. We've done it all summer. We've done it all camp, and working on getting yards after the line has blocked. In other words, yards where you make a guy miss, guys where you run through a tackle, guys where you back shoulder someone off the second level. And our guys have worked hard on it and worked on their tool belt and doing a better job at it.
Who did it the best last year, percentage-wise?
Percentage-wise, I think Tyson was best in his bull yards percentage. We want to be around 40%, but this camp, it's been so good, we've increased it to 45. And they've really taken ownership of bull yards, and they've really taken it personal.
Have you had one of those four that you feel like consistently has raised his hand in camp to say, I want to be that dominant back you're looking for?
I think right now Rico and Tyson have kind of separated themselves a little bit, but all four of them is going to play. Lon Denson has brought in a little extra edge in short yardage situations, a little toughness, a little downhill bowling ball mentality that we need in the system. And in A.J. Turner, you get a lot out of him every single day. He's going to give you everything he's got out of his body and do everything we need. So I feel very comfortable with all four.
What's changed about Rico?
What is that like going against?
He's healthy. He's healthy, and he looks better. He's faster. He looks more violent. When he turns his shoulders downhill, he's looking for contact, and he's looking to create yards. And he's healthy. And that's what's exciting to coach him.
Bobby, with Tyson's second half last year, just what was the issue? Was he hurt, or was it just A.J. was playing better?
Let's just say it's anxious. He was a little anxious, and I think sometimes we need to make sure he's ready in that situation for his anxiousness, and I think he's over it. I think, looking what he did Saturday and just what he's done in the preseason, I'm excited to see what he does September 1st when the game's on the line, and then seeing his hard work pay off.
How has this offense and the tempo helped the running game?
Well, it definitely helps because you get guys out of gaps. And guys stay on track. They're doing a good job staying on their tracks. And when people are out of gaps, I really think all four of them are talented enough to put it in the box, put it in the end zone when maybe we've not had this type of depth since we've been here.
We've been hearing a lot about the offensive line too. How have they performed as far as helping the running game?
Well, you see the line of scrimmage move, you'll create run lanes. They've done a good job. Coach Wolford does a tremendous job of getting those guys, on their double teams, and allows us to get behind the double teams to create run lanes.
How happy were you coming out of Saturdays, or how did you feel coming out of Saturday's scrimmage?
I'm just glad we're able to run the football right now, especially early in the year. We've got a few runs that we feel very good about. I think our running backs want to call those running plays, and it's exciting to see the guys exciting about the run game. We talked about the cock of the walk. Well, if you're not running the ball, how can you be the cock of the walk? How can you be dominant if you're not running the ball? And we are running the ball now, so it's exciting to the running back room.
What's the cock of the walk? Forgive me, is that something specific that y'all reference?
Yeah, there's a restaurant I went to years ago, and the name of the restaurant was the Cock of the Walk. I asked the manager, so obviously being from South Carolina, I wanted to know what that meant. And he said, well, it means that we're the best. So as I studied the term cock of the walk, we put it on a T-shirt. We put it in our every day. We start off with a cock of the walk run, which is a violent run, is all it is, an angry, violent run. where you're dominating your space, and we start off every meeting with a cock-of-the-walk run.
From like the previous practice or
previous
something?
practice or previous game, or even last year. I'll pull one off of last year. I'll even pull one off the NFL.
So it doesn't have to be your guys necessarily.
Doesn't necessarily have to be our guys, but somebody that we're going to emulate, somebody that we're going to copy, whether it be a lift drill or running over somebody, back shoulder cut, and just getting extra yards, which is a cock-of-the-walk run.
Bobby, in Tampa last year, what would you say Rico was percentage-wise? 50, 75? Or?
Well, we had said he wasn't going to play.
Right. Yeah.
And I know people have asked me, so you just tried to manipulate him and throw a smoke screen. We didn't think he would play. We really didn't think he'd play in warm-ups. And I remember, I was coaching quarterbacks at the time, and Pat Washington on the headset said, "Coach, we're going to get Rico in?" I said, "Let's do it." So it kind of went that way, honestly. And you got to give our staff credit to where we just banked off each other and said, "Hey, let's put him in," and he made some plays.
Obviously, he